Tell me when you're ready. Are you ready? Are you almost ready? Hi, my name is Claire Kelly, and I will be performing for Marquette Radio a little song I wrote called Freckles. Summer is a remedy, a story is a melody that I keep playing over and over in my head. People come and people go like passing ships and flakes of snow, and all I know is I don't want you to leave me yet. Stay with me. Oh, now don't you run. Stay with me. 'Cause I love the extra sprinkle of freckles you get when you stay out too long in the sun. Oh, darling, I'm coming undone. Ooh, I'm coming undone. Ooh. The autumn is my cup of tea. A glass half full is all I see when I find myself sitting next to you. And every day's an open door to find what we haven't seen before. And all I know is I want to explore it all with you. Stay with me. Oh, now don't you run. Stay with me. 'Cause I love the extra sprinkle of freckles you get when you stay out too long in the sun. Oh, darling, I'm coming undone. When I'm with you, the sky seems bluer and hearts seem truer than I ever thought they could be. And life seems brighter when you hold me tighter. It's exactly how it should be. And I ain't trying to fight it. I try not to care, but we all know that you can't fight it when it's there. So then caution, when do we let it begin? And that's when I started unraveling. Oh, stay with me. Oh, now don't you run. Stay with me. 'Cause I love the extra sprinkle of freckles you get when you stay out too long in the sun. Oh, darling, I'm coming undone.
Well, hello. Thank you for that great performance. I'm
very
Freddie
welcome.
Jacobo, John alongside Claire Kelly. So Claire, thank you again. And you have a show this Saturday. How excited are
I
you for it?
do. I'm so excited for my show. It's really fun that the Annex does this stuff on campus, and so I kind of get a whole like 45 minutes to an hour to do all my own stuff and play all my own originals and everything. So I'm excited. I'm very excited.
That's awesome. So,
Yes.
when did you first pick up a guitar, or when did you start getting into music?
Sure. I think I've been into music for a very long time, probably since I was little. My dad likes to take credit because he claims he would sing Irish lullabies to me when I was little, so that's probably where it comes from. That's what he thinks. And who knows, but he still is holding out for me to do an Irish album, but we'll see. But I think I picked up a guitar my sophomore year of high school and I wrote with a friend before I wrote by myself, but then once I picked up the guitar, it was very much like an easier thing to do on your own and kind of put lyrics and chords together and see what happened. So, yeah.
What did you listen to as a teenager growing up that kind of pushed you towards your genre of music, which is great? Everybody appreciates it. You're already a ray of sunshine around campus, and your music just amplifies that.
Well, I think as far as like shaping me as an artist, I think I've kind of really listened to kind of like the Sarah Bareilles and like the Kobe Colays and the Regina Spektor, and kind of tried to like make that all into one or into my own as well. Yeah.
So how would you describe your sound? You have your influences, but then how would you describe Claire Kelly?
I don't know. It's kind of a hard genre to peg down, but my little brother once said, he's like, "You got the happy music thing down." I'm like, you know what? If I could make that a genre, I would. But definitely like, in that acoustic realm, I'd say. But yeah.
But you have guitar, and then you pick up ukulele. How long ago did you pick up that?
Not too long ago. I actually got this thing from a really good friend of mine for my 17th birthday, and didn't pick it up until this past year. So just kind of starting to mess around with it. I love it. It's portable. You know, this is Layla. She's a great little instrument. And
how did you name it?
Oh, I'm really into puns. So like ukulele. Get it? Yeah. That's the end of the day. You know, I make myself crack up all the time. So. Yeah.
All right. And then, so you've already had a couple of songs come out, and I guess balancing college life, you know, academics, and recording music has got to be a challenge. But how does that process go? Where do you like to write your music?
Sure. I think inspiration is all around us. Like, I think there's inspiration for writers, musicians, like everywhere you go, every day you wake up, every story you see, and every person you meet, there could be something there. And so I think there's no like one specific place that I write music, but I don't think I have my favorite spots to like jam. Like I love like on campus, like behind the Joan of Arc chapel. That's one of my favorite spots to play. Like when it's nice outside. You know, it's getting colder now, so having to bring it in. But other than that, balancing college life and music. Like music is what I love, and this is what keeps me sane. I think in all like the crazy stuff that we do, and I always have to make time for it. So.
Yeah, for your new songs, what influenced them, or is there anything difference between your first kind of round and this round?
Sure. I think since it's funny because my friend and I, when we were writing together in high school, we recorded an album. Our band name was Safer Than Silence, and we were, and so like it's funny like when I go back and like listen to all of those songs, you can definitely tell they're like written by high school girls, and I think as a songwriter, you hope that your new stuff is just a little bit more, a little bit more improved, a little bit more elevated in style and in just, in content as well. So hopefully there's growth there. Yeah.
And I guess, how long does it take? I guess what are you looking for towards the future? Or do you want to take a break now and see where things go?
I definitely no break. Gotta keep going. I mean, I think that, let's see. I kind of lost my train of thought. Let's keep. What was the question again?
Oh, I guess like how long does it take? And
Okay, sure. Well, to write there's no method to the madness like when you're writing songs, like how long that takes. So when you're coming up with an album, it just definitely depends on, like the timing of it and like your speed of it, how much time you're dedicating to that. But other than that, I mean, you just gotta keep writing. I think that's really key to it going anywhere with it. So. I'm just going to keep going for sure. And even when I'm abroad, I'm hoping to, every city that I go to, I'm either going to write a new song or record a new song while I'm there and kind of do like a cool video. And everyone can find that on my music website, clairekelly.com, clairekellymusic.com.
So you're going abroad, you're going to...
Yes, Rome.
Oh, okay. And how excited are you for that, and what are you going to do over there?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I mean, obviously studying over there a little bit. I'm sure a lot of adventuring and traveling as well. I think that'll be great material, a great inspiration for my music, and I couldn't be more excited. So, yeah.
So, what do you like to listen to now? You have your influences, like we mentioned before, your Charbras and Kobe Calais. But who do you listen to now, I guess? Just for either for leisure or kind of pick apart for ideas?
Well, I feel like as music director for Marquette Radio, it's like kind of my job to listen to music, so I listen to a lot of it. And I think my favorites are still in that kind of like that really acoustic, like bordering bluegrass, but kind of like that indie rock, like the Mumford & Sons, the Lumineers, the Ballroom Thieves, like those are my favorites, like that really like good-hearted, like layered harmonies and like lots of instruments. So those are my favorites to get into.
Now, as an artist who's kind of growing up with the internet nowadays, I guess how do you get your music out there? Like, what tools do you use, and what have you talked with other artists and how they got up to where they are now?
Sure. It's definitely, it's almost, there's a lot of doors, so it's kind of like hard to pick which ones you want to go. So I've got a couple of songs on iTunes and a couple of songs on Spotify, a couple of songs on SoundCloud. Like, so it's kind of like make sure you have something on everything, like to have all your bases covered.
Right.
But I think I kind of try to direct like traffic to like my Facebook page. So I think that's like one of my main goals is to kind of like have a lot of content there, and then my website. So if you pick a couple things to be like really focused on, I think that's easier to get people to find you or that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And obviously you have a lot of great photos of Milwaukee. Who took those photos, and Where do you like to take
Oh,
your
sure.
pictures?
Well, for my album pictures from last time was a lot of Alex Alvarez. She was on MUSG with me, and we did a kind of a photo shoot around Milwaukee. That was really fun. And then for this next album cover, the album cover for this next album was shot by Rosalie McKinnon, and she's so talented as well. So it was really fun. We actually shot by the Pabst Theater down there at that end of town. And yeah, so we can find that album at my show on Saturday. So that'll be really fun.
Nice. What can people expect on Saturday?
You know what? It's going to be a lot of fun. I think Father Zepps may or may not make an appearance on the violin. Ben Wagner too, a little bit on the guitar, and then a lot of originals and a lot of fun. So I think it should be a good time. My parents are coming, so that'll be great.
Kelly.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Is there anything else you wanted to add about your experience, what's happening in the future, or what going to be for Saturday or anything?
You know, that was a lot of questions, possibility in one, but I think definitely there's
open-ended.
You know, very, very much so. But I'm a big believer in dreams, and I love to write music, and I love to make people smile with it. So I'm just gonna keep trucking, keep at it.
And obviously you're just a gem on campus. Everybody knows this.
Oh, so.
And you shared with me one of your secrets of how you kind of take things day by day. Can
Sure.
you want to explain that just as a little nugget before you leave?
On how I stay happy all the time? Oh, well, that's what I do. I really just take one day at a time. Like, I worry about, like, what I need to do that day and that day only, and then that way it's much more easy to enjoy the little things and to, like, really appreciate everything that goes on that one day. So, one day at a time.
So you got one song from you. You're going to play one more before you leave. What was the first song?
That was called Freckles.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was that inspired by, obviously by, I assume, freckles of some sort of...
Yes, actually more of, actually not freckles specifically. It was actually just like kind of like the details of a person that you really adore. So, yeah.
And what are you going to play now?
I'm going to do a little cover for you, Florence the Machine.
Okay. And then, so once again, folks, you can find Claire Kelly on our Facebook page. And we will all miss you very much dearly across the pond. But here's Claire Kelly. She'll take it away here on Marquette Radio.
Thanks, Victor.
And then,
okay. Happiness hit her like a train on a track. Coming towards her, stuck still, no turning back. She hid under covers, she hid under beds, she filled it with kisses, and from it she fled. Now every bubble that sank with her drink and washed it away down the kitchen sink. The dark days are over, the dark days are done. The horses are coming, so you better run. Run fast for your mother, fast for your father, for your children, for your sisters and your brothers. Leave all your love behind. You can't carry it with you if you want to survive. The dark days are over, the dark days are done. The horses are coming, so you better run. And I never wanted anything from you except everything you had and what was left after that too. Happiness hit her like a bullet in the back of the head, struck from up very high by someone that should have known better than that. The dark days are over, the dark days are done. The horses are coming, so you better run. Run fast for your mother, fast for your father, for your children, for your sisters and your brothers. Leave all your